We are covering a major winter storm hitting our region right now. We've seen sleet and ice from North Carolina to the peninsula. I'm Laura Casey. Thanks for joining us for this update. Governor Roy Cooper is urging residents to be safe and stay out of the roads until this storm is over. Friday night, there was actually one deadly crash in Granville County. An investigation will determine if that was weather related. But Cooper says most of all accidents, traffic accidents reported so far, have not resulted in serious injuries. In Virginia, Governor Terry McAuliffe issued a state of emergency yesterday because of this snowfall. I want to get to some stuff locally that we just got into the newsroom. First, if you live in Norfolk, they're saying to stay off the roads, but right now there are about 30 plows out right now. 25 city spreaders. They're putting salt on the road as well. But in Norfolk, emergency officials are warning you and telling you really to get off the roads because they are icy. If you live in Pasquotank, the Pasquotank Camden Emergency Management Agency, they're saying they are reporting several power outages right now. They're also saying that the primary roads are good, but stay off the secondary roads. They are not plowed and they are not safe to be on. These are just updates we're getting right now. So if you live in these areas, you'll have some kind of an idea of what it's like if you step out your door right now. One last one, just in Isle of Wight, the sheriff's office there is also saying stay off the secondary roads. They have received more than 6 inches of snow there. Of course, as Jeremy said, expecting more. So that's all good stuff into the information center that, of course, we're bringing out to you right now. Let's take a live look right now at the roads closer to home. We have several closings around the area. In Hampton, Interstate 664 North is closed to the I-64 West flyover ramp. Also be aware that I-64 is icy right now at the Hampton Roads bridge tunnels. Newport News, the Oyster Point Road and Denby Boulevard overpasses closed. 39th Street Bridge also closed right now. You'll see that several bridges and roads are closed. In Virginia Beach, the Lesnar Bridge just reopened. We just heard about this 10 minutes ago. If you need to travel over that, that should be fine right now. If you need more information on the road closures, we have got you covered. Just head to WAVY.com. Right on the front page there, all the information you'll need with a full list of business and activity closures. We have more than 100 so far, and check back often because those numbers are expected to increase as the day goes on, as the snow continues to fall. Let's get a live look right now. This is traffic flows. We hope you're staying safe at home, not on the roads. You're seeing some green here. So, of course, green means good. There is some yellow. Orange means there is some slowdowns. The red's bad. Right now, according to this map, there is no red, but orange you see here, which you see a lot of it. That means it's busy out there. People probably taking their time on the roads all over the region. So stay safe. Again, if we have to go out, we can't reiterate that enough. Maria Elena Boloris was in Virginia Beach earlier. This is a live look right now, though, and you are seeing snow falling there. Crews are working this morning. All morning long, they were working on the thoroughfares there. Secondary roads will be plowed later today. That's the good news. Of course, they want to get those main roads done. Residential streets will not be plowed because the damage risk is very high. That's what they're telling us. There's limited space for the plows to get through those roads. Also, this is really important, and just in, sledding at Mount Trashmore Park, you're not allowed to do it because of the dangers of sliding into the roadways there. All right, this is what it looks like live in Portsmouth right now. This is right outside of our WAVY studios. Heavy snow, you see it there. Be careful. Of course, we use these roads to get into work, and I'll tell you from my personal experience, I did not drive. I was in a truck, but it was kind of slippery out there. So there's ice that's formed underneath the snow, and that's something that you cannot see, but it's there, black ice, so be careful. Now let's go to some snow in Hampton. Did you see Rico Bish this morning? He was out there live, and you could see that snow and the sleet hitting him in the face. Really strong out there. He also told us, check this out. This is what our photojournalist caught. It's two people pushing a guy out of the snow there. So, you know, kind of a silver lining in all of this, people helping each other, but it's dangerous. You don't want to have to do that. Personnel were told in Hampton they've responded to at least 12 calls for service since 5 a.m., of which 5 were weather related. All right, let's get right to the time saver traffic. If you have to go out, please be safe. We have some tips for you. Check your brakes and tires. This plays a huge role in stopping and going in the snow. We've already seen some cars get stuck in slippery conditions. We just showed you that in Hampton. You're going to need a lot of time and space on the roads as well. Check your lights, battery, antifreeze. Have an emergency kit in your car. I know Don said that earlier this week. So that includes sand, kitty litter even for traction, a small shovel, flashlight, blankets in case you get stuck. And keep your gas tank at least half full. Of course, full is the best thing. All right, now let's show you some pictures that you've been sending in from across the region. And of course, we want to thank you for that. Check out this picture of Crab Creek. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful shot from the dock here. Sure looks cold, though. And thanks for tweeting that out. Jim in Williamsburg posted this picture on our Facebook page. Thank you, Jim. Looks like 8 inches right there in Williamsburg. And Jeremy said they're going to get a lot of snow there, heavy snow. Jennifer in Matthews County sent us a picture of heavy snow there. But check out this dog. I love this picture. The dog clearly using a snowball instead of a tennis ball or whatnot, trying to catch that. Probably very, very cold there, though. And of course, please continue to send your pictures to us. You can put them at reported@wavy.com. You can tweet us. You can also go to our Facebook page. Several ways to do it, and helps us show you exactly what's happening outside of your door, even though we do have crews spread across the area. But right now, I do want to get to Jeremy Wheeler, who is tracking this winter weather. And Jeremy, a blizzard warning. I see that behind you. That just means, a lot of wind out there, too, mixed with that snow. Not so favorable.
And, in the time I've been here, there may have only been one instance where we've had a blizzard warning in Hampton Roads, if that. So, it's a very rare event to get blizzard warnings from the National Weather Service. But that's what we have here on the map. So this goes for most of Hampton Roads, and it goes for Northampton County on the eastern shore. I would pretty much include parts of northern Suffolk and southern Newport News in that, because you've got some blowing snow as well. But if you don't, we've got winter storm warnings up for the entire area. Now, in here, northeast North Carolina, it's been mostly ice and sleet, and it hasn't, in freezing rain. It hasn't changed over as much, but it has lightened up. So at least there's a little bit of good news for you. This is Super Doppler 10. It's in motion, and there's a little dryness getting into the Albemarle Sound. So there's some good news for you. Also, it's trying to change over, but at this point, it's too late. The ice is already on the ground. Any snow you get on top of that, it's going to slow travel and make it even more dangerous than it already is. But yeah, you got a lot of ice in here along Highway 17 and going up to Currituck and going all the way down to Hertford and parts of Edenton. So be careful on the roads this morning. Try and stay in, or this afternoon now. Try and stay in if you can. If you have to head out, use extreme caution. You may be stuck at your destination. Light snow trying to come and go in between Hosky and Gates County, but there's breaks in here now, so that's good. And we can get some more breaks in here. We already got snow, so we don't need any more for you snow lovers, but into Suffolk, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Portsmouth, widespread snow, just a couple of breaks there south of downtown Suffolk. But on the peninsula, no breaks. We've had bands of heavy snow moving through. It's been blowing around at times, upwards of 8-9 inches of snow up there on Hampton, parts of Newport News. Williamsburg's had over 8 inches, I believe, Gloucester. And the Eastern Shore, too, you had a lot of snow. Cape Charles all the way up to Accomack. I had a report earlier, 8 inches in Accomack. It's probably up to about 9 inches now, as well as Gloucester, about 9, maybe even 10 inches, and Matthews. So a band of heavy snow running right through there at the moment. Some of the snow amounts, there they are. Again, Gloucester 9, I think it's even up to 10 now. Hampton 6 inches, Accomack 8, Lee Hall 6 to 7, and Tuano 7 to 8. Parts of Virginia Beach, I haven't gotten a lot of reports, but from what I've seen, looks like right now you're running maybe 4, 5 inches, and then we'll get more reports for you. So today's snow forecast, this is the forecast before it's all done. We're going to probably get 8 to 12 inches of snow in the white area. That goes for northern Chesapeake, northern Virginia Beach, probably closer to the 8 inches on that one, but probably closer to the 12 inches or higher even. Remember, locally higher up on the eastern shore, middle peninsula down to the Surrey and Isle of Wight County area. That's where the heaviest snow is going to fall. Much less down here across the Outer Banks, but you've had ice at times. And then we'll see 4 to 8 inches up there towards Richmond, and I might have to upgrade that one. Band of 4 to 8 in here, Virginia Beach down to Chesapeake. Again, Suffolk, Portsmouth, Norfolk, Hampton, Carrollton. 8 to 12 inches over to the peninsula, Smithfield, Hampton, up to Mobjack Bay. Now, the forecast calls for this to change over to snow between now and 3 p.m. in locations where you've had the mix. So the snow's still going at 3 o'clock, but this is the back edge. It comes across, and so 5 o'clock, hopefully it's just a few flurries and light snow showers along the coast and pushing out. Maybe we'll dry it out because we'll have a northwest wind at that time, and we should be drying out then definitely between 5 and 8 p.m. and overnight. But look at the temperatures. They drop down to the teens. Wind chills will be in the single digits tonight. It's going to be cold, and so if you get stuck in that snow, you're going to be stuck in that type of environment. Temperatures right now in the 20s to near 30, and these are the temperatures, current temperatures 20s. We're above freezing at Killable Hills, but that's going to drop. But the wind chills are in the teens at the moment. So again, even today, if you're stuck out in this snow, you're going to be stuck in these conditions, and if you're not prepared, it's going to be dangerous. So these are the latest conditions that we have. We're going to have more updates coming up throughout the afternoon, tops and bottoms of the hour, but now I'll turn it over to Laura, and there you go.
All right, Jeremy, thank you so much. We're on your side with extensive team coverage across the region today. Of course, our team of meteorologists working very hard for you at home. You saw live reports all morning long from the peninsula with Rico Bush, Aaron Kelly in Williamsburg, Maria Elena Baloris in Virginia Beach, and Kara Dixon in Chesapeake. We'll have more live coverage through the night with additional crews set up throughout the area. One last thing, we're getting more and more releases from emergency officials saying to stay off those secondary roads because right now they just cannot plow them. Virginia State Police said that they have responded to more than 40 crashes already today. So can't stress it enough. For now, stay with us. We will continue to bring you the latest coverage. We will be checking back every half hour, of course, on social media as well, our website, as our crews continue to cover this winter storm. And of course, we're on your side to keep you safe. We'll see you in a bit.